I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills up into a creature, and it haunts me somewhere much deeper.
Have you guys heard about the brutal attack on Trent Lehrkamp by several of his supposed friends at a party? Warning, it is a terrible case that some people may be extra sensitive to. As of now, all parties are presumed innocent until it goes through court. Welcome to the Murder She Shed, and my name is Holly. Make sure you hit that subscribe button in order to keep following this Southern gal for breaking news and rarely discussed true crime cases. Right from my she shed. Just hit it. You know you want to. Just do it. Why not do it? Well, guys, let's get straight into this case. It's an awful, horrific case that is just breaking news. Trent Lehrkamp is a 19-year-old from St. Simons Island, Georgia. He has autism. He was taken to the hospital by 3 juveniles in a white Jeep Wrangler 4-door. The car pulled up to the emergency room entrance around 8:30 p.m. and reported that Trenton was unresponsive after drinking vodka and antidepressants. A witness opened the back door of the Jeep and found Trenton's clothes were soaked with urine. He also had spray paint all over his body and hair. As they got Trenton out of the car, the juveniles kept saying if they were free to leave, but they were asked to write their contact information on a sheet of paper so they could be contacted if hospital staff had any more questions. Trenton could not breathe independently, so they had to sedate him and put him on a ventilator. He was only breathing 6 times a minute, y'all. He also had a bruise on his left shoulder. The hospital also told police that Trenton's blood alcohol level was 0.464%, 6 times over the legal limit. Trenton's father said that his son was perfectly fine when he went to his friend's house just before 5 p.m. His father received a call the same time Trenton had been dropped off at the hospital. So he called up to the hospital and staff told him that his son had been dropped off and he needed to get there immediately. The most terrifying call any parent could receive. Trent's father told police whenever he went to his friend's home, he never came back normal. Trent's father told police about an incident that had occurred before this incident, and this incident occurred on March 17th. His father said he came home covering WD-40, vomit, paint, glue, egg yolk, and spray paint. 2 weeks before that, Trenton seemed high or drunk, his father told police. He had to be taken to the emergency room because he actually came home with a severe laceration above his left eye that required stitches. His father said Trenton goes over to the friend's house because he has no other friends. His father told police when he goes there, he is accepted and with people he thinks cares for him. His father also told police he believes that since they are younger than Trenton, he might think they look up to him. He also said that his son would not fight or defend himself against these other juveniles because Trenton knows that since they are minors, if he hurts them, he will get in serious trouble. His father provided police video and photos of the aftermath of what his son would look like when he returned home from these visits at his friend's house. His mother had attempted to call him at 5:48 p.m. the evening of the last incident and ask him about where a toy was that she couldn't find for his little brother. Trent stated he would return it to him and abruptly hung up the call. It only lasted 43 seconds, the whole call. Mom stated she really didn't think much about it. At the time the report was filed, Trenton was still on a ventilator in ICU. But thank God he is now awake and responsive in the ICU. He is battling with fevers and lung infection, though. He is still lightly sedated and is very panicked and anxious when awake. These are the things that were reportedly done to him. They poured a handle of vodka down his throat after binding him to a chair. They gave him mushrooms, spray painted him from head to toe, even in his mouth. I've also heard they had poured acid down his throat, although I'm not sure of the accuracy of that report. They also urinated and defecated on him and then sprayed him down with a hose after someone said they thought he was dead. They then dropped him off at the yard. This is horrible, horrible, guys. The picture is going around. He actually has feces in his lap where he'd been defecated on. If I was his parents, I don't know if I could control myself. A TikTok video supposedly posted by his brother that gives names of the individuals involved. This incident allegedly happened at Jackson Struther's house with his parents at the home when it happened. Trenton's sister received a message on Snapchat on the way to the hospital with her parents that her brother was dying, and the incident actually happened in the Struthers' basement. The video of the incident is circulating online, but I prefer not to show it on my channel. Plus, YouTube might not like it. I'm going to put Trenton's GoFundMe account in the comments. The GoFundMe account has already reached way beyond its goal of $40,000. At this point in my video, no arrests have been made. Why, I'm not sure, since we have names. Guys, let's come together and pray for Trenton's family and for justice for this young man. This is unacceptable behavior and should not be tolerated. Just disgusting and disturbing. I will keep you updated in this case. Now, Simon wants to come say bye before we exit. I love y'all, and please, as usual, be kind to those around you because you never know what they've been through. Just heartbreaking case of this young boy that just finally had friends, and he was probably so excited about it, and then they destroyed him. They hurt him. Although he's getting better physically, will he ever recover mentally? Just so sad and disturbing. Anyway, I'm going to leave you with Simon because that was totally a horrible case. And I'll let him say bye. Bye. I love y'all. Come on up, Bubba. Say bye. Oh, here comes Max, too. I didn't realize Max was outside. Tell them bye, guys. Say we love you and no bloopers today because, oh, this was a horrible case. I can't even add them. I know. You guys are mostly good. Y'all try to be. Did you hear him? He said bye. Oh, when he spilled it really loud. See you later. Bye.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all their shoulders, like moving boulders just to get out of the home.